Today, I saw this trending in the Philippines. No to jeepney phase out. So what is this? So today is the start of the protest of the jeepney drivers. They're gonna do a strike. Actually, it started already today. So they said they're doing this protest because the government is gonna phase out jeepneys already from the mode of transportation here in the Philippines. I don't know how are they going to do that because jeepneys are the easiest mode of transportation. It's the cheapest mode of transportation, but there are so many negative, um, what do you call this? Negative sides of the jeepney here in the Philippines. First of all, the pollution. Second, the traffic. They're really causing so much traffic. They're like the number one transportation that causes traffic here in the Philippines. If you notice, if you've been here in the Philippines, yeah, if you notice here in the Philippines, they just they're like swerving all the time or like just pull over without giving warning. So yeah, it's like causing too much traffic and like stop in the middle of the road to get a passenger or drop off a passenger. So they're going to remove jeepneys in the mode of transportation in the Philippines. So now the people, the drivers are also protesting about it. But they said only 6% of the jeepney drivers are going to participate in this strike. So 96% is not going to participate. So how's that going to work for the people? I don't really know if the economy is going to survive without jeepneys. I mean, most of the workers here in the Philippines depends on jeepney. But yeah, this is because the government is actually aiming to develop the transportation system in the Philippines. They said they want to modernize it, and to do that, they are gonna remove jeepneys. There are actually already a lot of like mini buses, like small like coasters. It's air conditioned. It's more comfortable for the passengers, but of course the fee is a little bit more higher than in jeepneys. And I don't know how are they going to do that. I mean, how are they going to exchange jeepneys? Jeepneys, they're going to exchange it with what? If they are gonna exchange it with another kind of transportation, four wheels, the same on the road, then it will be the same, right? It will still be. It's like, so what's the sense of that? If they're just gonna change it with something. But if it's like they're gonna build, I don't know, more metro stations, maybe more metros that's gonna go around like Manila, maybe. But no, that's not the case. So I don't really know how they are going to remove jeepneys because it's like a transportation for the mass and for the poor people also because it's cheap to ride a jeepney and it's the easiest. Jeepneys are everywhere. And how are the people in here in Manila gonna go to their work now? No, they cannot book Ankas or Grab. It's so expensive. So yeah, I don't know. They said by this year, before this year ends, they're aiming to like remove already to clear out jeepneys on the road. I really don't have any idea how they are going to do that. Maybe our economy will collapse. Yeah, I don't think that if they remove jeepneys, it's gonna do the people good. Because other mode of transportation here is it's more expensive. Just, they're starting to replace jeepneys already with, like I said, the small type of buses. It's like a coaster type, like bus, but like mini type. It's so small. It has an aircon, but the design inside, it's like a bus, except for the seats. The seats are like that on the sides, like a jeepney also. Yeah, like also a jeepney. And the people can stand actually in the middle also, because there are like handlebars. Yeah, like that. And it's really not safe um to ride. Personally, I like riding Ankas. If you're familiar with Ankas, guys, it's a motorcycle, it's a motorbike. It's like a Grab. They have an app. The app's name is Ankas. You're gonna book there in the Ankas app for your ride, but the ride is a motorbike. It's a motorcycle. It's faster because it can go through like small spaces, and the drivers are really skilled, but it's super super dangerous. You know, when I um when I arrived at the Pasay terminal the other night, and then I didn't book Angkas. I took a Grab that night because I have big bags. So the driver told me how dangerous it is to ride motorcycle here in Manila, because he showed me the accidents that happened. Oh my god, you can't believe. I don't know. It's not good to show that, but I didn't check it yet, but it's just on Facebook. He showed me, and it's brutal. It's like a carnage what happened to the accident. So there was one that just happened like a week ago, they said, here in around Taguig. So the passenger, I think I mean the driver pushed to drive on the no, he overtake on the right side. Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. He overtake on the right side, and it's dangerous to do that. That's not allowed. You shouldn't do that, right? He overtake on the right side, and it was a truck. He overtake on a truck. So you can just imagine, guys, what happened there. The head of the girl, the passenger, her head was gone. It's gone. It's gone. Oh my gosh. She showed me actually three different accidents, and it's, oh my, I cannot forget the other one. It's like half of his body gone. It was ripped. No, it's a girl. Actually, it's a girl. Half of her body got ripped. That's how dangerous it is to ride a motorcycle here, a motorbike here. That's why I just got scared already. If it's close, maybe yeah, I will. Or I'm gonna tell the driver to slow down and don't overtake on the right. Don't go through super small spaces, because I also saw one accident on Facebook before. They went to that small space. They tried to pass on that small space, and it was a truck passing on their side, and the truck got them, and the passenger totally got ripped. So yeah, yeah, I don't know, maybe I don't want to ride angkas anymore, but I really need to be careful of that. I really like it because it's fast, but it's true, I admit it's so dangerous. It's very dangerous, especially here in Manila, really. So yeah, I don't know how are they going to do now without jeepneys. It's true. Jeepneys, I saw here. It says jeepneys are cost effective. Losing them will only hurt the average users. That's true. It will, because almost all people. I remember also, um, when I was in my previous company before, like pre-pandemic, I always like I always take jeepney. Even if it's so close, even if my place is very close to my office that time, I still take jeepney because it's of course it will be faster than me walking, and it's so cheap. So imagine the people going to work now. There are people who like they really depend on jeepney rides, like 3 jeepney rides before they can get to their destination in their office. Like they need to go here, from here to there, 1 jeepney ride, and then from there to this place, that's another jeepney ride, and then another again. There's a lot of workers here depends on that, on jeepneys. So I don't know um how are they gonna do. They said they, like today it is a 1 week strike, so for 7 days there will be no jeepneys. I don't know if really there's no jeepney, but they said it's only 6% who's gonna participate in this strike. So their solution is to provide like free, what do you call this, free ride, but they cannot support that. How many people are working here? There's a lot. They cannot support that. See, they said fleet modernization. This component aims to ensure that all public utility vehicles that take part in the program, I mean the modernization of public utility vehicles, take part in the program will follow modern policies which will complement what the traditional units lack. So let's see, what are the things that jeepneys lack? It doesn't have aircon. It's open. Well, that's one thing that makes riding this transportation cheap, right? There's no aircon. It's open. What else? Seats. It's too crowded. But it's like that even in buses. So I don't know. What does jeepneys lack for modernization? It's just aircon. And maybe because it's, the jeepneys here contribute a lot in the pollution. You can see sometimes, or most of the time, jeepneys have really, really black smoke coming out. And it's really annoying. Like when you're walking on the street and then they pass and then it's financing PUV modernization. Okay, financing public utility vehicle modernization. It serves as financial aid to the operators provided by the government through its government financing institutions. So what? Like Land Bank of the Philippines. So what? They're gonna loan from the bank to modernize or to buy another what? I don't know. I don't understand how they are gonna implement that. It's because also the traffic here in the Philippines is really getting worse, especially in Manila. It's really something that they need to take action. Well, let's see. Maybe they really have a good solution for this. We just need to wait and see. But really, I don't know how are they going to do it. Me, I don't have any problem because I can walk. I walk to my work, so it's not a problem to me. But how about the people who depend on this, or like living like how many kilometers away? Like I don't know, like 5 cities away from their work. It's not fair. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know how they did it. Again, let's check. See? It says here, bakit jeepney pa ang i-phase out kung pwede namang presidente na lang natin? Huh? It means, what he's saying here is, why do we need the jeepneys? Why do we need to phase out the jeepneys if we can phase out the president? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. Tang inang gobyerno talaga to. They're really angry. I feel bad for my papa, jeepney driver. So they're literally bad mouthing the government. It's actually Marcos' idea. It's his administration. Bongbong pa. They're all bashing the president now. Can we please, for a moment, have some human decency and not villainize the poor for voting for BBM? They're about to lose their only source of income. Wow, that's really bad, you know. Yeah, and also that is one side. Aside from the people, the average people are gonna lose their number one transportation. It also the drivers. It's their only source of income. How they are gonna then there's a lot of jeepneys here in the Philippines. Just imagine if they're gonna remove all those jeepneys. So what are these people gonna do? It's the only source of income they have. How is it a better quality of life if a lot of drivers will suffer from the change? Public utility vehicle modernization program is anti-poor and you don't need critical thinking to realize it. Well, it's gonna affect a lot of things. You know, there is a good side and negative side for everything. Like if you're gonna change something, there's always the bad side and the good side of it, right? Especially this. This is like for the society. Imagine. Maybe their goal is for the better. Yeah, because it is for the better. It is for the better. But the thing is, what's the negative side? The negative side is also bad. It's super bad. See, even the people, they said they're gonna leave their work for 1 week because they don't have transportation. Only in the Philippines. It says here, only in the Philippines, Pinoys want to have a better quality of life. But if there will be a change to do to achieve that better quality of life, they always blame the government and they always complain. So yeah. Oh, so yeah, okay. So there's a lot of people who joined the strike. Yeah, actually, most of the jeepney drivers are actually old people. So just imagine if they are gonna take away their source of income, what are they gonna do instead of them helping their family, they are still able to help their family by driving their jeepneys. No more. What are they gonna do? It's really difficult. So the people um who are going against this movement, I mean this implementation of the government for modernization of PUVs, are the commuters, of course, and the drivers. So of course, yeah. Okay, so yeah, right. Their program is to modernize public utility vehicles. That's why they're gonna phase out the jeepneys. So in order for the people to change their their transport units, which are the jeepneys, they are gonna loan from the bank to get another a modernized, a more modern public utility vehicle. So, but in order for them to get their ROI, right, they have to put up the minimum fee also. So they said the minimum fee will be 34 pesos. What? Like today, the minimum fee is 12 pesos. So if they're gonna remove jeeps, it's gonna be 34 pesos. My gosh. The only people who are gonna be affected really is the the majority of the people in the Philippines, right? Is the majority of the people. It's really bad. Okay, they're really protesting in Malacanang. So this is in the office of the president. Okay, yeah. They're also making parodies. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, that's all.